Hi everyone! Hi! Welcome to the stream. My name is Quimpy. Today we're going to be playing Minecraft. Going to be clearing out a trial chamber. I would like to extend a big congratulations to Corvigate for getting the first channel points reward. Good morning, Gamer Nation. A gamer, good nation morning, says CandyBot. And Freddy, hi. Quimbean, that's me. Thank you for the 1 absolutely nothing, 2 absolutely nothing, the boop, the honk, the 3 absolutely nothing, 4 absolutely nothing, and 5 total absolutely nothings. My goodness gracious me. Meow, so true. So real, so true. Hi everyone. How are we on this fine day? I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Early stream. Hey, friend. Hi. Yeah, early stream times. Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty decent. I've got a slight bit of a headache, but I have taken some drugs, so hopefully that will abate very soon. Friend, thank you for the not first. Very cool. Yeah, oh, and dino dances. Yeah, we love to see it. We love to see it. Yeah, I'm excited to be here early again because the children need some back to school help. I don't know, I'm having thoughts about early stream. I don't know. I'm having thoughts about it. I might want to, so that's a big plus? Yeah, no, real. I'm thinking and considering about stream time. I don't know. Just take a whole bag of Takis and Chuck the Monster. Well, pop off, you know, live your best life. Have the best time ever with it. I'm tired this week. Big tired week, admittedly. That was all out. Yeah, no, like, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, these past 2 days with early stream, I've been vibing with it, but it's also coincided with me really struggling to manage my sleep schedule properly. I've been slipping lately, so doing early stream has been good to help me make sure that I have to be more back on track. It's great. And I'm so hard this weekend. Heck yeah. Ooh yeah. I can't nap very well, but I respect the sentiment. I respect and admire the sentiment. I prefer this way. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, or at least moving things a little bit earlier. I don't know. I'm making no promises. I'll probably do regular stream time tomorrow, and then we'll decide next week. Anyways, that is the end of the intro section there, so I'm gonna turn on some tunes. I'm thinking about joining this military school thing. Gonna see if I can do some stuff about that today. All right, we'll pop off. Make sure I can get Quimby and sleep. Both important things, admittedly. I'm so excited. I'm glad to hear that you're excited, Freddie. That's great. Here, I'm gonna change the scene so we can scrape copper while we do this. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and pop! I've got a lot of copper to be scraping right now, so we're doing great. Yeah, no, that's it's great that you have a thing that you're excited about, Freddie. That's always the goal, you know, to be to be excited and having fun. Always a great time. I thought Minecraft was a game. Did not expect that. You ever got Minecraft as a game? I mean, I guess if we think about it, in many ways, it is almost more like a way of life. Gotta be on that Minecraft grind, you know. Gotta be living our best Minecraft life. You know who's not living their best Minecraft life? Literally anyone in the Minecraft movie trailer. I did watch it yesterday after stream. What the heck? What the actual heck? Who greenlit this? Who thought it was a good idea? Who, no, I'm quite frankly appalled. I'm simply appalled. It's awful! Oh my gosh, and the animal designs? I don't know about this. I don't know. Oh, the Witherwell freak. Sorry, no, you're so right about that, Freddy. You're so right. That's exactly how I feel about this situation. Really to understand that the CGI world and real life people don't go together. Yeah. Alright, no, you're good, Freddy. But oh man, the sheep. They took everything so whimsical and fun about Minecraft. They took every whimsical, fun, and you know, and I don't know, cute thing about Minecraft, and they ruined it for what? For what, I ask you? For the accolades of millions? No one is acolyting that. Acolyting? Acolyting? No, acolyte would be if they were in a cult. I mean, I don't know, they may as well be at this point. Not everything has to be a movie adaptation. Literally not everything has to be a movie adaptation. I'm always saying this. I'm always eternally forever saying this. It can just be okay. Or again, as someone said on Tumblr, we literally already have tools to make to have Minecraft storylines, and it's called SMPs. You know, just make a Minecraft SMP and get over yourself. Is kind of where I'm at the moment. I can use Minecraft Story Mode is still the Minecraft movie. Yeah, no, Minecraft Story Mode gets a pass. Just because at this point it's been around long enough that, like, you know, and also they respected the medium. You know, I think actually to be clear, I think that's the main reason that Minecraft Story Mode gets a pass, is because they respected the medium. Oh, and Candybot wants me to drink some water. Doesn't love a little cold every once in a while though. That's so true. Everyone loves a little cold every once in a while. You're so right about that, Freddy. Minecraft has gotten more soulless and lifeless over the years. First, the changes to bring it realism, then whatever this is. They make 6 CGI stuff, which is clear by them being able to make such animations and stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Can you imagine if they got the Minecraft movie animated by the studio that does like the update announcement videos and like villager news and stuff? I don't know what the studio is called, which I feel a little bit bad about. But I've loved their work and the way that they've made, you know, the quality. Sorry, the animation has such a singular quality, a little calling card that I think most people think of nowadays when they think of like Minecraft animation. Was it? It's just part of the brand, me being awesome and all that. That's so true. You're so correct about that, Freddy. I'm glad that you're always right. That's really, you know, someone's got to do it. It may as well be you. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Even take that. The much may go a decently animated movie. It's an independent YouTuber's team, The Villager News. Yeah, but they've made a studio out of it, and they do the animations for like update videos and stuff. Like the very famous. Oh gosh, I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up. And friend, thank you for the boop, much appreciated. Cause this is. Hold on. Yeah, the 2022 one. The 2022 one was fantastic. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm pulling it up right now, and we're gonna watch it a little bit. I'm turning off the music because we don't need that right now. We need hold on, give me two seconds, and we'll get this. Here we go. Okay. All right. The 2022 Minecraft Live 2022 announcement trailer. I'm tweaking out right now. I'm excited and anxious and oh, I'm glad that at least it's, you know, excited tweaking out. All right. But do you guys remember this? Oh, I'm gonna try just this. Actually, no, it's gonna kick in. Oh, we've got some megaphones happening out there. So this the studio. I'm pretty sure I'm like 90% certain that this was done by the Villager News studio. And look at that. That plays in my head at all times. I know the sick beats in the background. Fantastic. But look at the style. See, yeah, that's cute. The mobs look like themselves. The movements, it's stuff that can't happen in Minecraft, but it still matches the vibe of the game animations. And, I don't know, it's just charming. Like, that, I look at that and I'm like, yeah, that's a Minecraft world. It feels Minecrafty. It feels Minecrafty. Even with being more expressive and moving in different ways and having, I don't know, different color schemes and whatnot. I'd watch this movie. I would watch this movie. If they made it like this, 3 million times. Again, and look, even people. Look, they're blocky. They're Minecraft characters. But, like... Ah, sorry, I love this part of the trailer. They're just all... start bopping. Me when we're all bopping. Sorry, whoa. Oh. No, the good thing is, Sitting for 2 hours and I watch it. Yeah. Straight up. Oh, the ghast being unable to go into the tunnel is always so sad to me. The ghast isn't gonna make it. The ghast isn't gonna make it. Okay, that's enough of that, really. You know, that's wrong button. Whoop. That's enough of that. But you know, it's I would, if it was done with the studio, I would watch that. The teasers for feedback collection. I hope that they get some. Okay, first of all, I have some thoughts on that. Give me just a second. I do want to. Yeah, Element Animation. That's who it is. Yep. Element Animation. They're the ones who do Villager News and stuff. Not fully from thought, but I feel like the refusal of studios to engage in the style of the original feeds into the wink wink. Isn't it dumb and silly that we're making this? I think you've got a point there. I actually 3000% think that you're onto something there. Plus it feels so lifeless. It feels so lifeless. I hate movies that unlock the original, and why am I here? Yeah, they're like, oh haha, the original is so silly and goofy, isn't it so funny that we're engaging in that? Pretty, thank you for the honk. And it's like, no, I'm here because I love the source material, and you're just gonna mock it like that? But yeah, let me know, nah. That was Element Animation. They do fantastic work. Make something genuine true. sick sarcasm and irony, dude. Now say something beautiful and true. What was my blood? Ironheart? I don't know that I'm familiar with Ironheart. D&D movie did this phenomenally. D&D movie loves D&D. And that's why I think everyone who plays D&D that I know of loves it, is because it's clear from everything about the movie that the people making it just care so much for the subject matter. I'd be in class and the kids next to me find a bug on my website's project page. RIP. That's a rip, Penny. That's admittedly a big rip moment. We're talking about the Minecraft movie. Minecraft movie should be made by people who love Minecraft. It should be made by people who love Minecraft so much that they want to go home every single day and play Minecraft. I placed the beloved RBJ and Tony Stark to Mary. She made an Iron Man suit at 13. Oh, okay. Talking to Geb in the middle of class to patch it. Bless, Penny. Bless. But okay. That's funny. Hold on, I had thoughts. Hold on. I had thoughts somewhere. Oh gosh, where were my thoughts going? Hold on. I had thoughts like 3 minutes ago, and I'm trying to swing back around to where they were. Waiting for the days when the protagonists can be so smart that they perform a C-section themselves before they're even born. Anyway. Okay, yeah, I also have thoughts about intellectualism creep in movies. There's, oh gosh, lots of big subjects to talk about today. Lots of big subjects to discuss about film and media and the knee of the pin. Okay. So, to go back a little bit, Minecraft movie. Yeah, they. Oh! I remember what it was. Your big subject. Oh my gosh, Freddy! I just got. You just absolutely destroyed me with that one. Oh, I don't think I'm ever gonna recover. Oh man. Also very flattering. Thank you. You know, that's so sweet of you to say. But the whole trailer release for feedback thing, I really personally dislike. I feel like, no problem, girly. Thank you. Cause y'all remember the Sonic movie. You know, that was a good example of critique, where they released the trailer, everyone said we hate it, they said okay, we understand, we're going to entirely reanimate our main guy. Which, if I recall correctly, actually was closer in line with the vision of the with the director's original vision, which I always, you know, think we should support, is giving creatives control over things. But anyway, it has been falling for 1 year and 11 months. Yo, that's good numbers. That's intuition, I think. Nice. This has been in the works for 10 years now. What? Huh? What? Huh? Penny? Huh? What? Huh? You don't need another D announcement? Yeah, okay, talking about D announcements. Yeah. And Freddy, thank you for the honk. I'm really mad that the whole trailer comes out and everyone gets really upset about it thing has become kind of like a common circumstance in movies, kind of. Like, I don't think, oh gosh. It's tricky because I don't think I can really... I can't bring to mind any specific ones other than the Sonic movie that I specifically remember it happening to. But I feel like it's something that's become more common. Like, there's, I feel like there's been at least one other movie where you know, they've done something like that. To God's work with these songs, and I stand by that. You know, you're so correct about that, Freddy. You're popping off so incredibly much there. But yeah, no, it's I'm like, why are you having us do the work for you? Don't you just want to make something? Don't you want to give creative power to people who want to make good things, and then you just release a trailer and then the movie comes out and it's good? You know? You feel? I feel like it's like how video games have started to come out, you know, incomplete, and then it takes like a year of patches for them to become playable. Just make a complete product. Just make something good in the first place. Don't. And I know that much of it is probably largely a marketing tactic, getting people outraged about something, gets eyes on the project, it gets a lot of attention. The Sonic movie outperformed Detective Pikachu at the box office, despite Detective Pikachu being objectively a better movie. Not that I dislike the Sonic movie. I think it's fun and cute and quirky. But just from a writing and dare I say philosophy standpoint, Detective Pikachu does outplay it kind of in all fields. But the Sonic movie outperformed because of the you know, because the giant outrage about it that got eyes on the movie, and then when they fixed it, people were like, oh, we want to support this, we want to support studios taking feedback from audiences. And I think they definitely took a message away. I just don't think it's necessarily the one that we wanted. The message we wanted to send was that, you know, audiences want good, high-quality things. They took, if we make something bad and get outraged, we get attention. And I'm really genuinely upset about that. I saw a few leaks for the Minecraft movie back in 2019, the one which Notch had said to make was just rough animations and it's like 13 minutes worth of content, but it's not gone. I regret for not seeing the whole thing before it got taken down for copyright. I've never seen that, but maybe I should look into seeing if there's some, you know, some bits of it around I hate average marketing, it makes me ill. And then I get mad because they managed to get me mad. Yeah. Detective Pikachu is phenomenal. Very well put, TBH, thank you. I feel like it could be a marketing thing, like when Cyberpunk came out, they don't got time to make it good. And that's not good. If they don't have time to make a good, solid, complete project, then that tells us that either they're being too ambitious with the project or that they're not allocating enough resources for what they want. And either is a problem that, I totally forgot to de-wax that. And either is a problem that, that is, dare I say, kind of a huge deal in the industry. You know? They're trying to take shortcuts everywhere, and then are just trying to find the best way to slap a band-aid on it, to make us still go and watch it. Or play it, or, I don't know, something, pay money for it, ultimately. And I'm mad about that. I'm really upset because I hate the commodification of art and media. Nom 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 nom. JJ's member of Sweet Tea. Best day ever. Yo, Sweet Tea moment. We love to see it. We love, I don't know, I love a little drink. A little drink is very good. In my opinion, piracy is a moral right at this point. Yeah, honestly, yeah, hard agree. It's, I don't know. If people are gonna be cringe and not make things worth paying for, then why would I pay for it? I think I said right, moral duty. I'm a beverage girly personally. Beverages pop off, you know? Can you believe that you can just drink them? Can you believe they made little drinks that you can just they made things and then you can drink them? Kind of wild. Then piracy is justified these days? Yeah, because ultimately, okay, I have thoughts about intellectual property. It's a complicated subject. I think at the end of the day, the only reason not to support the only reason not to support piracy at this point would be if it was negatively impacting the creators of the work, but they don't make money, really. It's the studios get like the vast majority of everything, and then they treat their creatives really poorly, and you know, and pull all kinds of nasty tricks to make it so that they can't even use the work on their resume. Honestly, don't have thoughts in general. Hope this helps. I'm no pirate, but I enjoyed the FNAF movie without paying for it. Based and fair and reasonable, Penny. I only watch movies that are made by people who speak genuinely and truly and love what they do. Yeah, that's the goal, honestly, is that the people making stuff just love it. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm doing piracy on. If it's like a big old corporation, then they can do some if I'm not paying for them, but if it's an independent creator or small studio, then I'd pay for it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's where do the profits go? You know, is this going to, yeah. Where do the profits go? Is this going to actually support the people making it, or is it just going to line the pockets of some big old bigwig? Treatment of creatives is the other thing. Paying for it doesn't even go to the actual creatives who loved what they do. I'm not giving money to the people that made changes that sucked and fired them. Yeah. Main thing is how much I get out of my money. That too. You know, the creators of Slay the Princess actually, I think, have one of the best takes that I've ever seen on piracy. They're like, they said, yeah, absolutely feel free to pirate our game. If you like it and then you want to, you know, pay for it someday to support us, that's awesome, but we don't want, you know, but like, I don't know, just play the game. We made it for people to enjoy. Which I respect the heck out of, actually, and it made me really happy that I could personally afford to actually just buy the game, because they're people who clearly love what they're doing. It's an independent studio, so the profits, as far as I know at least, go pretty directly to them. I'm happy to, you know, throw them a little bone since they made something that I love, and they want people to enjoy it no matter their financial situation, which I think is pretty epic. This cracks me up when multi-billion-dollar companies ask me for donations when I'm checking out from shopping so I can get a discount. Ugh. Gross. Nasty. I get like an hour and a half of film. I'm not paying $10 for Netflix, but I will happily pay that same price for a game I will play for 8+ hours. 70% goes to them? Oh, right, because platforming. Yeah. Right. No, you're right. There's platform fees and stuff, but that's fine. That's chill. 70% is a pretty decently fair margin. Same reason that shoplifting from Walmart is fine, but stealing from a farmer's market booth is a scummy move. Yeah, exactly. That's the vibes we're on. What companies do is they have umbrella corporate companies, so I have to pay for subscription for different movies at different platforms and sites. Yeah, big unenjoyer of the streaming service boom. Really hate that, actually. Really wish it was not that way, actually. Little fun fact there. Well, I'm picking up more tough than I'd like to on this, but I always think that the little hidden sections are so fun. I'm like, ooh, what's this? Perhaps a little secret spot for me. Just reinventing Cable, but worse. They're literally just reinventing Cable, but worse. And listen, my family didn't even pay for Cable when it was big, so you can bet your buttons I'm not paying for streaming services. Watch Bell's Wrongs. I'm not sure what Wrongs, but I've heard Wrongs is okay with pirating Minecraft. Not just Wrongs, as far as I'm aware, are pretty egregious. Pretty very transphobic. Is the main one that I've heard. Also the treatment of the author who wrote the end poem for Minecraft was kind of awful. So those are the main gripes that I've heard. Not my mostest favoritist guy in the world, but you know, You're a fun fact. Gotham times 2. Wow, I've been so incredibly gotten today. I don't know where to go from this. Wilden. Yeah, no, the just pirate and then pay later if you can thing, particularly when it comes to like indie studios and whatever, is a stance that I personally greatly respect. I think my content said after he sold Minecraft to Microsoft, but he's okay with pirating Minecraft. Well, I wouldn't say he didn't do any wrongdoings. Just on top of my game today. I think what it is. You're just popping off, Freddy. I wouldn't say he did no wrongdoings. Again, the guy is wildly transphobic, which I just absolutely cannot support in any way, shape, or form. But and as far as it comes to the piracy issue, then yeah. One thing, okay. Quick note on attitudes and behaviors. I'm trying very hard in my life to what's the word I'm looking for here? To follow through on my belief system that we can isolate good actions and bad actions that a person does, not in that we should be like, oh, but this person supports charity, but this person donates to charity, so we shouldn't. No. And more so in a way where it's like, if we claim that everything that a person does is bad because they do certain bad things, then we as a society will never get past you are definitively either a good or bad person. I think it's important and very necessary to acknowledge and admit the good that very bad people can do. So I don't know. The thought kind of ends there, but just. I don't know if you guys ever notice me slipping into the you are definitively a good or bad person mentality, like accidentally or anything. Just call me out on it, okay? Don't want to be doing that. I do want to be fighting these scallop Tims though. Society's failed too much. Society's failed in a lot of ways. which is not a doom posting. We have no, you know, there's no way to move past this and get better kind of thing. It's just sort of an acknowledgement that, yeah, straight up society has just kind of failed in a lot of ways. I have so many trial keys. Smoking on that, don't worry. Thank you, Freddie. Much appreciated. So much copper, man. So much copper. Company asks you to donate and you can. Don't donate directly to the charity yourself. All you're going through them gets them a tax write-off. True, yeah, that. Oh my gosh. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, did you guys know that that if you donate when a company asks you to, they get the tax credit for it? Yeah, no, it's one of my personal personal least favorite things, actually, is the way that works, actually. I think it's appalling. Oh my gosh, can I just hit this breeze, please and thank you. Gotta keep the Pookies in check. You know, absolutely gotta keep the Pookies in check. You're so right about that. That is a very necessary and essential thing to do. Ugh, Scallop Tim. Doing that Scallop Tim thing. Bread. Can you use sword for looting? I don't want looting. I don't want items right now. I want durability for my axe. I'm here to repair my axe, not get items. Also, like your multi-billion corporation, and I'm paycheck to paycheck. How about you foot the bill? Yeah. No, seriously. I've got big thoughts on that. And by big thoughts, I mean big anger. It will hinder their profits, but the profits, how will multi-billion corporations survive without their profits? This is so sad, chat. Can we get some sad faces in the chats for corporations losing their profits? Please don't actually. No actual sad faces in chat for corporations losing profits. That's literally none of our concern. That, yeah, could not care less. Scallop Tims be Scallop Timmin'. They really do be Scallop Timmin'. Look at him. That's the face of a guy who's a Scallop Tim. I think I need like one more spot. This one should do it. And then I think we'll have, and then I think we got him. Well, that skeleton probably, oh gosh, the skeletons keep dying of fall damage. Mayor Bowser, this is not what I voted for. Yeah, but they dropped some XP anyway, so that's chill. Where'd the breeze go? Where on this? Ah, here we go. Alright. Come here, you little punk. Alright, come at me, bro. Oh my gosh, can you just die? Can you please? Hot take, please. Perish. Okay. We got him. We got him. Personally, I don't even know what sad face is. You know what sad face because happy face. Okay, okay. And the breeze rods, I've got a lot of breeze rods. I've got over 2 stacks of them. Breeze rods are admittedly very cool. I just don't need that many right now. Infinite growth is a lie that has robbed the ligaments of our society, and the fall will slaughter us. Hard agree. They expect us to sell our soul and work overtime for the minimum wages and payments. They do. I'm not saying I don't know anything about Minecraft, but what was that tiny jumpy guy? That was a breeze. An annoying little tiny jumpy guy who looks at me with angry eyes for no reason. I did nothing to deserve this anger. They're literally being mean to me for no reason. And like if you take food or snacks, you have to pay for it with a 10% employee discount. I'm making $14 for a graveyard shift. I'm walking home with a full backpack of Reese's, and if you try to stop me, I'll kill you. Yeah. 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 No, like, it's insane. I've got many thoughts about what I think food policies at workplaces should be, but let's oh boy, oh boy, such a poop, not a nice little guy, not a nice little guy. I would hard agree on that. We do one more round of fighting, guys. I feel like my axe hasn't really gotten as much durability as I'd like. This is not the one more spot that I thought it was, but this is probably fine anyway. This is probably chill. There's this person in court asking, I'm pretty sure it was rage bait, that their employee works in 10 to 8 hours and submit work before dues, but they want to make the employees work overtime. People in the comments said, no, hold back. My goodness, I hope that is rage bait. I really genuinely hope that that's rage bait. Englishing today? When does English ever English? Let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. Here, I'm actually gonna just switch to just having my axe active for mending, because my pickaxe is fine. My pickaxe is chillin'. I want the axe now. And my axe. I think if I could get to like 1600, that would be nice. If you can't afford food, you get 100% don't die. You may go to jail regardless. Well, let's. Oh gosh, I kind of feel like the jail topic is for another day. I've got many thoughts about that. Candy Bot wants me to drink some water. I'm kind of in the middle of fighting, guys, but I'll drink water. Keep seeing things. I haven't seen anything about Minecraft in so long. I just like don't know if like that makes sense. Like, you see if I can go, huh? Yeah, to be honest, a lot of the new update stuff. Once you start playing with it, I feel like it gets pretty familiar fast. But I don't know how intuitive it is without that. Yeah, isn't it for profit over there? Yep, the privatization of prison systems, I think, should be a human rights violation. So sometimes hate that agriculture was adopted. Well, okay, I can never complain about my best boy agriculture, you know? Big agriculture practices, absolutely I can complain about, but I know I've got thoughts about autumn seasons turning into a time of life and joy and plenty with the advent of agriculture. But yeah. The issue comes, I would argue, not from agriculture, but where you know, but from where, like, I don't know, social policies from colonial times leading up to the modern era have let people take advantage of others. Okay, now we can put this back in here. Just wanted to make sure Chompers was getting its fair share of the XP. Come on. Give me the guy. Him go chomp chomp chomp. That's exactly what Chompers says. Oh gosh, I had another movies thought. I remember thinking to myself, I've got another movies thought, but I should wait until I talk about rage marketing to get that to say it. And I don't remember what it was that I was gonna say. Because we were talking about the Minecraft movie, and I do not recall what I was talking about, which isn't that unusual for me. But I do wonder what it was that I was thinking about there. Use a collective species can do anything. We've went to the moon. We have high technology and devices which can make you watch an experience, which capitalist AI from another side of the world is having through streaming. We have knowledge about microbes and such. We can do so much if we didn't have these things like money and whatnot. You know that Beetlejuice movie recently. The first one, the one that's coming out soon. Yeah, like I 100% agree though that you know, the humans as a species have the potential to do a lot of good with our with innovation and whatnot. I don't know, I've kind of just chosen to have a staunchly optimistic look about it because I feel like that's the only way that I personally am gonna be able to engage with it in a way that will keep me fighting for things to change. So I mean, I absolutely understand the you know, pessimism and nihilism of like humans could be so good if we just, you know, weren't cringe. I just, you know, I just personally on a philosophical level try not to engage with it as much as possible so that I can I don't know, not cry every hour of the day. I made a disease go extinct talking about smallpox. Yeah, that was pretty epic of us, admittedly. Oh, give me just a sec. The new Beetlejuice movie. I admittedly don't think I've seen any trailers for it. Does it look good or does it look cringe? I could see it going either way. Especially with how Beetlejuice the musical has kind of a different take than the movie, but the musical is what people are mostly familiar with these days. I say as if I'm not also more familiar with the Beetlejuice musical than the movie. Just gotta make sure you get all the copper. Things will always prevail because the core of the species is good, but I'm gonna complain about it the whole time. I'm tired. Yeah. Okay, I feel kind of sick. I don't know if it's an actual sickness or if it's the half hour of sleep and 2 chugged monster energies. Yeah, to be honest, it could go either way there. Not gonna lie to you, I could 100% see either of those things being the cause of feeling sick. Did I hear Beetlejuice? Oh my gosh, we literally just Beetlejuice Shard Spoon. My goodness gracious. Hi Shard Spoon, welcome on in. Can I go take a nappy poo? I'm gonna like go be awesome. Heck yeah, we love to see it. Thanks for stopping by, Freddy. I hope that the nap is invigorating and rejuvenating for you. I mean, have a theory? No, you don't. Oh goodness. So I just love the energy of it. Oh, I've got a theory. No. No theories here. Okay. Yay. Oops, I'd add. No! Ugh, ads. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, if I could remove ads, I would. Unfortunately, the only way to do that is to run concentrated ads. And I'm not gonna do that either. So I hope that getting an ad on entering the stream and stuff is not too high a price to pay for not being subjected to continual ads during the stream. That's kind of the compromise we have to come to at this point. Because ads don't make me money. I get like 10 cents a month or something from ad revenue. That's nothing. That's not worth subjecting people to ads, in my opinion. I watched Beetlejuice not too long ago. I can say definitively that I much prefer the musical. I've never seen the movie per se, but you know, I really like some of the songs from the musical. Having read the synopsis of both versions, I would tend to agree that the musical seems more up my alley. My goodness, I can speak. Coherent theming and plot and characters. I prefer the musical's jokes. Beetlejuice is wild because it occupies such a specific spot in our cultural consciousness. But it's also one of those movies that definitely could not be made today. Which makes me very curious about how they're going to make a sequel today, you know? Because that's a fine line to ride, where you're gonna have to juggle the nostalgia of old fans and the sensitivities of new fans. I hope they pull it off. There's few projects that I would wish, that I would just wish instant and prejudiced death upon. And Beetlejuice doesn't fit the bill for that. But it is a wild story. I do have to get rid of the water, unfortunately. Because otherwise it's gonna spill out everywhere. And that makes me very sad, but sometimes you just gotta, you know? Sometimes you do what you must because you can. What you got there, Penny? What you got there? Piracy is not theft, it's piracy, a handy guide. Theft removes the original, piracy makes a copy. Indeed, that's so true. I do 3,000,000% agree with that. Hold on, I've got some things I'm just messing with. Okay. Just gotta go back later. Just want to see my Beetlejuice opinions. Yep. Appreciate you stopping by, Shardspoon. I'm glad that we Beetlejuiced you into existence, even for just a short bit. Oh gosh, what was my other movie's opinion I wanted to talk about? Oh, I had other movie opinions I wanted to talk about. I do not remember what it was about. We were talking about the Minecraft movie, and I had 2 movie opinions I wanted to get out. The first being rage marketing. There was something else, though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to remember it. I like it when we talk about movies, though. I think it's a really fun, solid, good time when we do the movie discussions. We're gonna pop up here, and before doing anything on the ground floor, we're going to finish up this, we're gonna finish up this layer. I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna work with the water, but maybe we'll just not take this line of copper blocks yet. I don't know. That seems an awful lot like a future Quimby problem. And as current, as present past Quimby, I don't need to worry about that at all. Fun little trick there. Hoist all your problems onto a future tense version of yourself. What were we talking about with the Minecraft movie that made me think about film? Yeah, it might just be lost forever, which would be unfortunate because I feel like I had a hot take. I feel like I had a I feel like I had a real hot take. Movie's good. Corporate interference bad. I don't know. That's just a general, and we've talked about that before. I may have screwed myself over on those jumps. Is that a 4 block? It's a 3 block from here, but it's got yeah, okay. No, we're fine. I just needed to start from the block there. No, we're good. I don't know, the Minecraft movie looks like it's gonna be bad. The Minecraft movie looks like they don't understand what makes the appeal of the game. Well, we can talk about that for a little bit for sure. Oh, okay, it does lean back into the, I don't want to see movies, I don't want to see art created by people who hate the original medium. Or who hate the original, who are like, isn't it so funny and quirky that we're engaging in this? I want to see movies by people who love it. And now, admittedly it's very difficult with Minecraft because it is a sandbox game. But again, literally just make a Minecraft SMP or something. Or, hot take, don't make a Minecraft movie. You know, not everything needs to be a movie. But if it does need to be a movie, like if you just absolutely have to do it, Why would you Jumanji Minecraft? Like, that I think is maybe the weirdest bit of it. Because there's a long tradition of like, I don't know, there's a long tradition of people making movies about the actual characters in a video game. And now Steve, Alex, and all the rest aren't exactly characters per se. They don't have, you know, thoughts or personalities or opinions quite as much as, you know, traditional movie characters would have. But why you gotta make it... It's not even an isekai. I feel like an isekai would be better? I don't know. Or maybe it's just, maybe it is an isekai, it's just not a good one. Why would you Jumanji? Just putting people in the animated Minecraft world. Again, I'd like to say, okay, first of all, I totally called that putting live action characters into the game, you know, definitively known for being blocky, would not be a good idea. Think, you know, things with like proportions being off, and I don't know, it's the only reason that half of anything works in Minecraft is because it is all done with the same cube aesthetic, which, you know, which greatly increases the suspension of disbelief for everything else. But there's nothing inherently sinister about Minecraft, I feel, you know. Being stuck in Minecraft, it's a sandbox game. And sure, it seems that they're following more of the, like, what is it, like, Minecraft Legends things with, like, having evil piglins and whatnot. But I don't know, I've just got a hot take that I don't think that that's super compelling. 886 different medias. I finally found the TikTok. Yo, you found the TikTok? My goodness. Me when I find the TikTok. But yeah, no, there's just nothing inherently sinister about the Minecraft experience. There's no bad guy to fight against. There's no, I don't know, approaching doom. The setting itself is pretty idyllic. What are we fighting against? What is the conflict here? Also, I don't know. I feel like the trailer did an awful lot of work to show, look, this is taking place in a Minecraft setting. I feel like I walked away with knowing absolutely nothing about the characters, or even the plot, other than, again, it's just the Jumanji isekai. And I've got this really hot take that I don't really necessarily want to watch movies unless I think that I'm gonna like the characters. Like, just a cool setting is not gonna be enough to carry the day for me. And that's something that that's a very good piece of writing advice that I once read by an author who wrote a story about a very normal spaceship on Tumblr. That a cool setting 9 times out of 10 is not going to be enough to carry your story. You have to have good characters, good world building, good conflict, or else people are going to look at your cool world and say, oh, that's cool, I don't know, but not get really invested. They spent so much time showing us the cool world of the Minecraft movie, but who are these guys? Why do I care that they're there? And what's the point? You know, is there an emotion that they're all particularly displaying about this? Do they have people that they care about? Do they have goals? Like, they're just kind of some guys. Checked in. Taking a look. Oh, it's morally and ethically okay to steal from Tesco's. I love that one. I love that one. Oh yeah. No, I love it's morally and ethically okay to steal from Tesco's. That is thumbs up, smiley face, big fan. They're so right. It's morally and ethically okay to steal from Tesco's. That's what I say personally. Just, you know. Oh, and they're popping off. So I don't want to watch the video on stream, so I don't have too many specifics. And I don't have too many specifics memorized, so I can't, like, you know, break into the song or whatnot. But yeah, that one made its rounds on Tumblr, and everyone had a big old blast with it. But yeah, no, it's the Minecraft movie hasn't really given me anything to care about. So easy solution, I just kind of don't care about it. They've shown me a world that looks like it's gross. They've shown me you know, that they don't have any respect for the medium, and they've shown me a couple of guys that I have no clue who they are, or what they're doing here, or why I should care. It's just really not it. From a, you know, from a get the audience invested standpoint. Because it's all about investment. That's the number one key to storytelling, I would say, personally, in my humble opinion. Number one key to storytelling is that it all has to matter to you somehow. You know, there has to be a reason that we as the audience are engaging with this, and why we come back for it. And so yeah, managing audience engagement is one of the biggest pieces of beginning to tell a story. Like for instance, in my D&D campaign that I run, this is my the one that I'm currently doing. It's my second time telling this story. The first time we didn't manage to complete it because scheduling issues got complicated with the group before we could finish out what I had planned. But the number one key to me about it is that I know that I need to get my players invested immediately, because the entire story will not work unless they're invested in one specific little guy. There's one character that all of the story that I'm telling hinges on, and so I need my players to love this guy before we can get anywhere. So like my first session running when I run this campaign is always just make the players love this guy. No matter what else happens, I don't even care if we get to like the plot relevant stuff. If the players don't love this guy, we can't move on from here. So yeah, I pull every trick in the book I've got. Make him talk about his backstory a little bit. Make him, the one compassionate character that these guys are interacting with. Make it clear that he's just as much a prisoner here as they are, kind of deal. Just literally anything that I can do, so that at the end of the session, the players go, "Wow, oh my gosh, that guy! I really hope he's okay." Because I need that to be able to tell the story. And I feel like it can be, when it comes to like movie trailers with that, obviously movies and stuff, establishing characters is something that usually takes place over time. You can do it astonishingly quickly. For instance, the opening sequence of the animated Aladdin movie is perhaps one of the greatest like opening scenes that I've seen possibly ever, because within the course of about 5 minutes we know who the characters are, we know where they are, and we know the goals of our main character. It's really effective and very efficient, in fact. That block is at a very inconvenient spot. I was hoping I'd pick it up on there. I'm gonna have to break another block. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so it can be done very fast, but admittedly, it usually takes some time. I'm not expecting to walk away from a trailer knowing every single thing about a character and why I care about them, but I do expect to care a little bit. You know, even if it's just a little bit, I expect to be able to look at a character and think, oh, it's going to be significant to me that these things happen to them. I'm going to watch this movie and I'm going to relate to this character. I'm going to watch this movie and I'm going to be interested in what's happening to this character. I'm going to watch this movie and this character's story is going to make me feel emotions about my own life. I don't know. I want something from a trailer along those lines. And yeah, Minecraft movie trailer gave us nothing, literally nothing on that front. So how am I supposed to care about the story that you're telling if you don't care enough to tell me anything about it? All I know is you've got this crazy funky world and there's some guys there. And also Jack Black is Steve. Where's the investment? What am I supposed to be looking at here that makes me go, oh man, that's what I'm excited for. I feel like it's really sloppy. It's really sloppy trailer making. It's really sloppy storytelling. They dropped the ball so hard on this one. Like, issues with, like, I don't know, the whole Minecraft aspect of it aside, I just feel like as a trailer, it's fundamentally failed in its first purpose, which is to make me feel like the movie is something that I could care about. And that's really sad to me. That's really sad because both, and maybe isn't the fault of the people who made the trailer. Maybe there's none of that in the movie itself, so they have nothing to work off of. It does, I don't know, it does make me feel sad that I feel like we've lost something in cinema along those lines. It's become so quirked up that they can't even say anything beautiful and true anymore. I specifically asked to be told something beautiful and true, you know? That's, ugh. They don't even have anything beautiful and true to say. And that's, I don't know. I think that's maybe largely where the disrespect of the medium kind of grinds my gears. Is how are you supposed to say something beautiful and true if you've never experienced anything beautiful? I don't know. I'm sort of looping in my thoughts around this now. I'm just circling around these little couple of points, but they make me really they make me really incensed. So I think that I've got the right to do that. I'm gonna drink some water because that's important. Very important to drink some water, in case no one's told you. In case no one's ever communicated that to you. You guys should also be drinking water, by the way. In case I haven't made that clear. Was that all I had to say with the Minecraft movie? That might be it so far. If I wanted it to be done with Element Animation, I feel like they don't have good characters or storyline. I hate rage marketing. Like Minecraft. If they liked Minecraft, they would have seen enough awesome fan animations to know how to make it look good. Yeah. Okay, I can't say seriously just hire Element Animation because I don't know. I don't know what their process looks like and if it is something that would be effective for a feature-length film. But the fact that Element Animation exists and, you know, has been such pioneers in the style, and yeah, even just fans who just, I don't know, make little I don't know, animatics of stuff. Yeah, there's enough people who care deeply about this that we know that it can be done well and it can be done in a way that looks good. So making it look the way that it does honestly just feels it makes it feel even more like a cash grab. I think we all knew that if a Minecraft movie happened, it would 100% be a cash grab, no questions asked. But they're not even, I don't know. They're not even trying to hold a candle to all the really good work that's been done by people completely for free over all the years. It's wild to me. Minecraft is one of the most beloved games worldwide, and they couldn't even bother to make something that would make any of them care. And I understand that there might be the issue that they're doing with, like, oh, but what is the target audience of Minecraft? Because it's a game so associated with the youth culture, but is so widely played by adults. I mean, look at me right here. I'm an adult with a college degree, and I'm playing Minecraft in my spare time while I talk to people on the internet. That's funky. So how do you market a Minecraft movie? What audience do you go for? Do you make it more intensive, try to get in the the older age groups of Minecraft, but then a lot of people know it as a kids game, so will people be bringing their kids to watch it no matter what the rating is, and then get upset when it's not a movie made for kids? Do you market it entirely for children and therefore, lose any of the adult audience base that you might have for it? I understand that may be an issue, but I've got this really hot take that it's not that hard. CandyBot wants me to drink some water, which I of course will do. Thank you, CandyBot. People used to make movies for all ages all the time, and that's something that I kind of feel like we don't talk about enough. It's always the question of, is this for adults or for kids? Is this for teenagers or kids? Is this for are you making this for families to watch, or are you making it for, like, for pre-tweens who are just taking their first steps into independence to watch with their friends? But, like, seriously, people used to make movies for all audiences. Think about, like, The Emperor's New Groove. That's a movie that, although, created and marketed for children, absolutely is really fun to watch as an adult. If a movie like The Emperor's New Groove was coming out today, I could 100% see me and my friends just going to the theaters to watch it. And I just don't know when we stop doing that. I hate the pervasive idea that kids can't engage with complicated stories. I hate that. I literally hate that. And not just because I was, like, 8 years old reading, like, I don't know, old books and being like, wow, I love old literature. No, it's just kids are good at this. Kids have, I don't know, big thoughts and feelings and love stories and love to engage critically with things. I genuinely believe kids need thought engaging stories more than adults in many cases. For feeding them a slob. It's like, oh, but it's for the children. Yeah, well, you know what? Okay. It's things like, I've mentioned a couple times that one of my favorite books of all time is The Wednesday Wars. That is a book written for children about the life of a kid during wartime. And it doesn't engage heavily with the actual war itself necessarily, but describes experiences that kids at that time would have had of watching the news with their parents and hearing about all these horrible things happening. And it's done in a way that's kid appropriate, but that would, widen their horizons and make them think. And that's fine. That's great. Kids can handle that. We've gotten so, I don't know. We've gotten so up in arms about, like, oh, but think of the children, that we're not thinking of the children. We're not thinking about the things that will engage them and, I don't know, help them to think deep thoughts and recontextualize their world and all things that are really important for kids to do. Humans experience the world through stories. Kids are no different. It's just that, you know, the stories that they need are admittedly a little different than me, but that doesn't mean that they have to be empty. It doesn't mean that they have to be soulless, mindless entertainment. It makes me think about how the original. It makes me think about Thomas the Tank Engine, the original show, and particularly the theme song of like the original Thomas the Tank Engine theme song. Now, I grew up with the second Thomas the Tank Engine theme song, the 1, 2, 4, 1, 6, 8. That was my childhood, admittedly. So I'm a little biased to that one just in general, but the original theme song was made especially to be, you know, like, I don't know, orchestral and pretty and complex, because there was a big belief in children's television at the time that it was really important to make, you know, to make things that were intellectually stimulating for kids. I grew up on educational television because my parents were hippies, and that's what, you know, and you know, if I wasn't going to be watching cable television, at the very least, I could be watching, like, I don't know, Cyber Chase. Love Cyber Chase, by the way, actually. I still use some of the ways that they teach, like, math application in real life, and in my real life, it's crazy. But yeah, there was this pervasive idea for such a long time that you know, that there could be fun, entertaining children's media that also happened to teach them things, and they were so right about that. I engaged with the fun, interactive children's media that taught me things. Between the Lions, I Love You So Much. Between the Lions is quite possibly one of the most important television shows to have ever aired. They taught kids how to read with a television program. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how genuinely actually insane that is? That there was, you know, a proven link between kids watching Between the Lions and having improved reading literacy. That is insane. That's the kind of thing where people are like, oh man, we've got to find ways to get the youth interested in, or, like, we got to find ways for the youth to have things and think critically or something. I don't know who's saying this. Probably the people that I follow on Tumblr. And Between the Lions just did that. I will say Between the Lions also did make me cry. When I was younger, with the story about the King and the Falcon. That was one of my first introductions to tragedy. I do think that it greatly affected me, but that's just also sometimes there'll be books that'll just mess you up, and it's good to introduce the children to that idea when they're young. You know, it's wild to me how children's entertainment has become synonymous with bright flashing colors and ooh, look, pretty pictures, and look this way, we're keeping your attention by having a thing moving across the screen. Whoa, that's crazy. It's wild to me that is what children's entertainment has become synonymous with. 'Cause I don't know. That's weird. That's wild. Why? Like, I don't know. I just don't you want better for kids? Don't you expect better of kids? And I don't say that. Don't you expect better in a, like, I don't know, the children need to live up to expectations. No, it's like, I think it's normal to want and expect kids to, I don't know, to engage with this kind of stuff. Kids love complicated stories. Kids are abused. Kids lose parents. Kids move every couple months. Kids have disabilities. Kids face racism. How are you going to say that they can't handle big topics? Yeah. So I'm getting a youth education degree. Something I think about a lot on this topic is a story that my mom told me about when she was a kid and watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. during this particular episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, he told her and, you know, all the other kids on the other side of the screen that if the television ever made them scared or uncomfortable or, you know, or feel worried about things, they could turn it off. They could press the button on the television and turn off, and then they just didn't have to watch it. And that was revolutionary to my mom. You know, as a young kid, it had never even occurred to her that if she didn't like something on the TV, that she didn't have to see it. And it's stuff like that with, like, I don't know, kids in abuse. Sorry, I'm rebuilding this because I have too many blocks on hand. It's stuff like that I think about, where, you know, people are always like, oh, the kid's watching too much television. Okay, if they're watching too much television, make it television that teaches them the things that you're worried about them not learning, you know? And yeah, like, television and books and media in general as a tool for helping kids to recognize and escape abuse is, like, it's insane. Kids, like, seeing themselves in situations and using it to understand their own world is, you know, it's huge. The more kids can see and understand that that they have power over their lives, and that, you know, and that they have choices, that's how you combat child abuse. I don't know. Hi, I also have strong feelings about this. Who boy. I'm gonna need to get some durability on this axe soon. BB Cricks, Evie, hello, welcome to the stream. We are talking about, we're talking about the kids. We're talking about the children's television programming. Have you ever noticed that people don't call it programming anymore? Probably due to the rise of, like, computer programming and stuff. I just think it's really fun to call television programming, you know? It's like, oh, but consider the, but what programming is on the docket for today? I think that's really fun. You know, it's, kids love complex stories. Kids love to engage with complex media, and keeping them from it does them a disservice long term. They need to be able to interact with these things. I just think, okay, I've got big feelings about the dismantling of Great Society programs from the 60s. I genuinely believe with all of my heart that Lyndon B. Johnson is one of the best presidents that the United States has ever had. Disclaimer that I don't think that necessarily applies to his actions, and as far as the Vietnam War goes, I think that's definitely, you know, that was definitely some big mistakes on his part. But the Great Society programs, genuinely some of the best legislation this country has ever seen. Like, they really just said, hey, let's make a bunch of programs designed for the purpose of improving the quality of American life and encouraging education and attacking, like, child poverty and trying to find ways to address systematic racism. Like, they really just said that, and then people have spent the last, like, 60 years trying to dismantle those programs. Which is wild to me. It's wild that they can just say, yeah, we want to get rid of these things that are designed to, you know, they're designed to help all these people. And the people will just agree to that. I don't know. Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson, for all the mistakes that he made in so many ways. I'm so distracted I can't even walk up this staircase. For all the mistakes that Lyndon B. Johnson made, I do think that he was, I think he's one of the greatest presidents that we've ever had, because he just invested in the lives of Americans in a way that almost no president since has done. Like, I think the one I'm thinking of as, like, kind of a part is literally just, like, it's healthcare with President Obama. Like that's, I think, maybe the one that next adds up to that. Maybe next. Hi. Welcome to chat. Don't mind me playing Minecraft and talking philosophy and old American politics and stuff. Oh gosh, hold on. Nope, nope. I was so excited to talk to a new person, and yet once again, turns out to be just some guy asking if I want to purchase viewers. I think that's illegal. The 16th Amendment says no doing that. Getting rid of these bricks so I can eat roast chicken. Roast the chicken, am I right? Alright, let's go find a couple other spawners to get a bit more XP under our belt for my axe. I think the one that I want is over here. I don't know. Linda B. Johnson the goat. The guy who dared to say, hey, what if we fed kids? The guy who dared to say, hey, what if we had after school programs to you know, to make it easier for working families to handle childcare and to be able to invest in their kids' futures. Can't believe you would say that. That's so wild. I'm so glad you started saying that. It was a type of my friend that just became a local sim. Roast chicken. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest, it kind of pops off a lot. Like you said it earlier, and my brain just immediately went roast chicken. I love linguistics. I love democracy. Me when I definitely love democracy. I love the Republic. I love democracy. Yeah, sure, old man. Yeah, sure, all right. Yeah, sure, I'll believe that. But I feel like we we talk about, I don't know, children's education. We talk about the education of children and the media that they're expected to consume every couple of weeks, but that's just because I'm passionate about it. That's just because I have big thoughts on the subject. That's because, yeah. I've got a lot to say, and sure I say it a lot, but that's because I've got a lot to say. Oh my gosh, this guy. This dude, this man. Just wildin' out here. This fella just showing up and being cringe about it. I don't know. Okay, roast chicken story? Me when I roast the chicken. Oh my god. Ah! Stop killing each other! Stop it! I'm supposed to be the one who kills you. You die by my hand and my hand alone. Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! These guys, I swear. Where are you? Here you are. These fellas. I can't believe this. We live in a society. Friend was watching another friend play Undertale. Yeah, love this damn game. There's a bird character to get so the fire attack and they type out roast chicken in chat. Haha, okay, funny. Very silly, very goofy. Love to roast the chicken. No, actually I don't. Very sad when fire attack the chicken. That friend knows how to edit a game post and plays for 7 hours on screen share with their friends. My goodness. Insane. Insane behavior. Okay. Chill. Fun. Good times. What is happening there? That's the... I keep messing that particular jump up. Oh, I see what it is. There we go. What did I do with my roast chicken? I had roast chicken earlier. I didn't eat it all. I would have known if I would have known if I'd eaten it all. What did I do with it? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. Before they get to the final boss, and the first line of the villain monologue is roast chicken. I'm sorry I wrote the chicken. Longest set for a bit I've ever seen. Oh, I respect the heck out of that. Commit to the bit. You gotta commit to the bit. Oh my goodness. Incredible. Incredible stuff out there. Listen, I'm sorry if I see a bit, you better be committing to it. Sometimes that means spending learning how to edit game files and playing a game for 7 hours. Yeah, no, I respect the heck out of that. Final answer, that's epic. And another trial key. I have 35 of these. That's kind of fun. Maybe, did I eat all the other roast chicken? I don't know, at any rate, Chompers is looking pretty alright now, so I feel like no matter what, perhaps it is time to be moving on to, I was gonna say fresher fields and pastures, but I'm actually just going back to where I was earlier. Time to head back to my current section of the madness. Okay, but speaking of media that people put their hearts into, yesterday I got introduced to The Untamed, which is a Chinese fantasy drama, and it's been really good so far, and I've been honestly enjoying it quite a lot. It's okay. It's a little hard to explain without spoilers, but kind of the essence of it is that there's this guy who was as far as I can tell, everyone hated this guy because of some things that he did that haven't quite been explained to me, but I have some suspicions. So they killed him. They killed the guy. Killed this guy, and they said, okay, well now he's dead. That's pretty cool. But then, like 16 years later, some guy gets so mad at his relatives that he like sacrifices his body so that the dead guy can inhabit it and then come back to kill his friends and family. Wild times, I know. Already we're starting off strong. But yeah, this guy comes back, and wouldn't you know it, his boyfriend who tried to stop his adopted brother from killing him is still there, is still hanging out, and also his adopted brother who killed him is still there, and also he has a nephew who has like 20 million uncles. So the uncles thing is so funny to me. There's apparently there's a YouTube video that literally explains the entire plot of The Untamed just through the lens of the uncles that this guy has. And apparently it's a coherent explanation, just being like, Jinling's uncle, and then Jinling's uncle, and then Jinling's uncle-in-law, which was followed by Jinling's uncle, because he's just got so many uncles. I'm in the backstory portion of the show right now, where they're going back in time to 16 years ago to tell us what happened and the lead up to Wei Wuxian dying. And it's been really good. Uncle Maxing, really Uncle Maxing out here. Really, legitimately, this guy's got so many uncles. It's kind of insane how many uncles he has. Like, who gave him permission to have that many uncles? But the show's been a delight so far. Everyone in the production is so in it to win it. Just wholeheartedly making their little fantasy drama. and you know, they're like, wow, we are committed to this. The costumes are gorgeous. The actors have been really charming, honestly. The set design is breathtaking. Just some of the like wide shots we've been getting. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I don't, I've talked about it before, I don't usually watch things. I specifically have been, I got introduced to this because Shard Spoon made me watch it, and I think we're gonna keep watching it together. Based Shard Spoon moment, to be honest. But no, it's like, I just love things that people care about. I love things that people wholeheartedly accept the silly little premise and then go, all right, we're going to put our whole hearts and souls into this. And that's, as far as I can tell, what they've been doing with the Untamed, which I, you know, not only can I not complain about, but I'm actively very excited for it. There's some fun like magic stuff that I personally haven't seen. I'm not really involved in the Chinese drama scene, so this could be totally, you know, normal genre, you know, genre stuff for the genre. But I've been really enjoying the way that they use music as a part of is a part of magic. As someone who wholeheartedly and unashamedly loves to play bards, seeing music be a vital and respected part of this magic system has been very fun for me personally. There's like, okay, again, this is maybe a little bit of spoilers, but there's that one point, at one point they're being attacked by a statue, and Wei Wuxian, the main character, just grabs the guy's sword and makes a flute, and then he starts playing it, and then this dead guy shows up and starts like swinging. Oh, I should know the name for the weapon, but I don't. It's where you've got like almost Kama blades, but they're on chains. This guy starts swinging around, but then as the scene goes on, you start to notice that the guy is only moving when he's playing the flute, and it soon becomes apparent that, like, yeah, him using this flute has somehow summoned this guy and is the one making him fight, which I think is really fun, and I'm really excited to see how that all turns out, especially because apparently the dead guy was alive 16 years ago. We in the backstory section that I'm currently in, the dead guy's alive. So how did he become a dead chain swinging man? You know, what's going on there? I don't know. It's a really fun setup, both like, oh, thematically, but then also I like the way that they've been using clever manipulation of time to get me interested in it. Again, costumes, gorgeous, amazing. I literally spend about half of every episode just staring at the costumes, and then almost missing dialogue that seems like it's gonna be important because I am just too busy staring at the costumes. So I'm very excited to see more of this. I've also seen a lot of like art for it online and stuff, so I'm excited to understand the art. That's admittedly one of my favorite parts about getting into shows that have like dedicated fandoms, is I like seeing all the art that I've been seeing of these quotes and lines and things people have been saying in these little analyses that have been going on, and then being able to be like, oh, so that's what they were saying, that's what this all means. And I'm thrilled to be here, honestly. The only problem really is just that I have to watch it with Shard Spoon, which means that I have to wait. Until we can both get our schedules to line up, and then we have to. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine, totally fine. I'm gonna leave that for a second and come back. One thing, another thing that I've been really enjoying with The Untamed is I've got a fun little, I don't know that I would call it a fascination, but appreciation for Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. This appreciation comes primarily from the time that I was in Singapore and I went to visit the Haw Par Villa, which, if you don't know anything about Singapore, those words are not going to make any sense to you. The Haw Par Villa is a spot in Singapore where there's a bunch of, where the people who lived in, who made like a bunch of statues about, like mythology and religion, and there's all these scenes. There's like a whole section, describing like the hells, which is really fun. But the Haw Par Villa has a bunch of scenes about Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Now I'm gonna need to brush up on my Monkey King lore, because I know so many like fairy tales and myths and cultural tales that it can be hard to keep them apart. But the Monkey King is a mythological figure from like China, and he's notably kind of a trickster, kind of a funky little guy, who goes on various adventures. And it's something that I've ever since that's pointed out to me, it's been really fun to see how I can start to recognize that in different pieces of media. Like, for instance, if anyone here knows anything about like Lupin the Third, which is a series about like a little thief guy. That's when it's always back from like the 60s, but there's like movies about it, and the Castle of Cagliostro was actually Hayao Miyazaki's directorial debut, which I think is very fun. But Lupin is definitely a Sun Wukong. Just, you know, got that Monkey King energy. Little trickster god guy kind of deal. Candybot wants me to drink some water. And again, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I haven't studied it half as well as I should to be able to like say definitive things about it. It's really just sort of been like a background interest for a couple of years. Wow, I should probably pick up some more lore about it. But Wei Wuxian from The Untamed is definitely, at the very least, a little bit a Monkey King character, which is very fun to me. I love the archetype. He's just a silly, goofy little guy who also happens to, I don't know, have incredible power and can, like, I don't know, kill people and stuff. Kind of cool, kind of based. But I'm very excited to see where that leads, and how, you know. Oh, that did connect right over there. Okay. No, it's okay, it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just very excited by it. I think it's, and, oh, okay, and admittedly, there's, I do have to make the confession that, I'm a big fan of just the drama genre in particular, but particularly the very kind of over dramatic, overplayed kind of drama series. And not that I'm saying that's like cheesy or anything, but everyone takes it so incredibly seriously, which is fantastic. I love romance novels because I think that it's just really interesting that the way that they go all out on their characters. And also I quite appreciate the model that romance novel storytelling has taken with having full casts instead of just necessarily, like, you know, two particular characters in many cases. I'm a big fan of that. But I do think that The Untamed hits the same part of my brain that romance novels tend to hit. Of just like, there's some funky stuff happening. And it's definitely, I'm not saying it's just a romance. No. First of all, just a romance is dismissive an entire genre, which I don't particularly appreciate. But it's the same sort of, like, I don't know, I wanna see what happens with these characters, and they're all so invested in this, and there's fun world building stuff happens. I don't know. I'm gushing. I'm gushing, but I really enjoyed it, and it was a very pleasant experience. But it's kind of killing me because I wanna know. Can you show me? More specifically, I want to look at fan art, but I've kind of been banned from doing that, so I'm gonna have to experience more of the series before being able to delve into all of the everything behind it. But that's fine. That's chill. I can be patient. I can be patient and polite and wait, and I'm it's fine. Oh gosh, there we go. Okay, we're now at the quite possibly the most difficult part of this trial chamber that I have been explicitly leaving for last because of the way that it is. It's the water. It's the water. I don't have sponges on hand or anything. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I could like leave and see if there's an ocean monument nearby that I could raid and see if I can find some sponge rooms. It feels like an awful lot of work for this. So I'm probably just gonna have to do the work underwater. But the water's gonna start spilling everywhere. Which I'm not exactly looking forward to. But it's probably fine. Oh gosh, see, this is... Yep, this is fine. This is totally fine. And chill and normal. I'm just gonna have to be jumping up and down ladders quite a bit. But, yeah, I don't know. Also, I will admit that I'm not immune to the appeal of the Hanfu style of dress, which the Untamed makes great use of. I discovered Hanfu culture again a couple years ago when an artist that whose comic I kind of vaguely follow was talking about it on again on I think Tumblr. Actually, that one might have been Twitter. I might have gone specifically to Twitter because I knew that they were there and I wanted to hear what they were saying about stuff. But they were talking about Hanfu culture, and I was like, "That's kind of cool." What's that? I love learning about clothing. I love learning about different styles of dress. So I looked it up, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's so pretty, and it's really fun and exciting, and I like the way that I think it's cool. I think it's neat. So I'm always I'm always raring for more with that. And I like seeing a show where the costuming is mainly consists of that. Whoa. I'm just gushing. Just gushing about it. I think it, I think it's cool. I think it's neat. Copper. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. Just trying to figure out the best way to do this. I do still need to get the copper around the edges as well. Right there, the copper add. Yeah, you know what, let's take a second and clear this out. I think the water feature is really fun. I think that's a really cute addition to the trial chamber. But oh my goodness gracious. That's gonna be a mess. And actually, you know what? It's gonna be enough of a mess that I think I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. I have to go help the children in a little bit. So I'm gonna put you guys on the end screen. Thank you everyone so much for coming to the stream. I hope you had a fantastic time. Thank you for listening to my rambles about movies and education and this show I'm watching. Much appreciated. I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday. We'll be back to our regular time of 1:30 tomorrow. I don't know, I might change the schedule a little bit later, but we'll talk about that tomorrow and then next week for sure. Yeah, we're gonna end things here because I gotta get zooming. So if you're staying on Twitch, find something cool to watch. If you're leaving Twitch, find something fun to do. Love you guys lots. Much appreciated having you here, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.